Images and videos of the terrifying scene in Las Vegas are pouring in. The first-hand accounts of what happened are bone-chilling. Dozens dead, hundreds barely escaping with their lives, and thousands losing everything they own. We have live coverage of the devastation left by the wildfires burning in California's North Bay. Thanks for being with us tonight at 9. I'm Monty Torres. And now to fire season 2017 and all of the wildfires burning across California tonight. Firefighters are extremely busy right now. A 9-year-old Fresno girl is dead tonight, shot to death, police say, by someone who is still on the loose tonight. I'm standing here at a strip mall near the corner of Clinton and Marks in West Fresno, where police say it happened.
And this violence has got to stop in our city.
Good evening and welcome to this KMPH Fox 26 News Town Hall. The subject, gangs and gang violence in our community. I'm Monty Torres. I'll be your moderator for this evening. The Twitterverse is alive and angry over the murders in Libya, but it's also angry over America's response and Mitt Romney's comments about that.
My co-anchor Monty Torres is at the family's home in central Fresno. Monty, what can you tell us?
Just 24 hours ago, this apartment complex in central Fresno and that particular apartment you see off to my right were the scenes of a very different story. She'll be okay. Bobby says he has not called police to make a complaint because he's not sure police will take him seriously. Albuquerque police say the woman, if caught, could be charged with a misdemeanor for public nuisance or disorderly conduct.
I can't believe he's doing this.
Take a good look at this. It's a real police badge. But in case somebody should show you something like this and you still have doubts, ask for one of these. It's been 9 days now since thousands of families have been chased out of their homes in Santa Rosa, that's in Northern California, by fire. Now, even if there's nothing left, some people say they're determined to get around barricades to try to salvage whatever they can from the rubble. Fox 42 News anchor Gia Vang joins us now from Santa Rosa. All right, Gia, what are those people trying to return home facing now?
Monty, back to you.
All right, Gia, our prayers go out to all of those families that have lost so much. To ban or not to ban? For the Omaha City Council, that is now the question when it comes to people standing on medians in busy intersections. Today, council members got to hear from the public about the pros and cons of putting that new rule into place. As Fox 42's Paul Gutierrez reports, there is passion about this on both sides. It's on a cross-country road trip and fixing smiles along the way. The Mouthmobile right there made a stop near downtown today, giving veterans without dental benefits the dental work they need. A man long considered a person of interest in a young Bellevue woman's disappearance is now charged in her murder. Prosecutors announced today they were charging Joshua Keetle with first-degree murder. And we are getting our first look at what went down in a robbery last week in a South Omaha salon. Take a look at your screen there. The case of a man accused of intentionally ramming his SUV into a Papillion sanitation worker is now in front of the Sarpy County Attorney's Office. This video is part of that. We're told the man in that Dodge Durango there pulled right up to the garbage truck and started honking. Bellevue police say the man is Dennis Stenner. You saw that? He starts to pull away, then pulls forward and runs into Jesse Witzke there. It was a beautiful day across the metro, and now even more weather niceness may be on the way. Chief Meteorologist Kevin Raymer joins us now with a look at tomorrow's forecast. Niceness, Kevin, fill that out for us.
Yeah, looking good for
the Golden Arches are hoping to encourage parents to eat their meals without their smartphones. McDonald's has now introduced lockers for mobile phones at one of its Singapore branches. It's part of a movement called Phone Off, Fun On. A big victory tonight for the FBI in Omaha. An investigation with the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children is a success. Back at home, the Husker football team is off this week, but the preparation for its next opponent is happening now. This comes as Nebraska Athletics gears up for the arrival of its new director in less than a week. As Fox 42's Paul Gutierrez reports, head coach Mike Riley will have a lot to prove. All right, Paul, what did the coach have to say tonight about his new boss?
Monty?
Hey, never say never, Paul. All right. When the kids come back with their bags full of candy after trick-or-treating, is there something you're ever hoping for? Kevin, I know you've got favorites.
I like candy corn.
Well, Candy Company recently put out the definitive list of the candies you will not be digging for. Kevin must not have gotten the list. Well, this afternoon, a wedding ceremony had a few surprise guests.
It's hump day!
Sure was. The couple chose Wednesday for their very special day, and Marcus surprised his bride with some unusual guests. Thanks for being with us tonight at 9. I'm Monty Torres.
And I'm Gia Vang.
Feeling some aches and pains lately? The weather is changing out there, and some doctors say it could all be related. Fox 42's Steve Saunders spoke with some people who say they now have a special skill, and it all has to do with what their bodies are telling them. Yeah, what they took doesn't seem like much, just a tank of gas, but how they took it left the center with repairs to make, and now no transportation for the kids. Fox 42's Winnie Dortch went to that kid center today where they told her it'll cost $2,000 to fix all of it. And Winnie, what did the workers say she saw when she got to work?
Many people are wondering if the White House and Congress will be able to move forward on a plan for immigration.
Now, the plan was supposed to include protecting 800,000 young people. President Trump recently said he wanted additional border security measures in exchange for DACA protections. Fox 42 News reporter Christine Frizzau shows us what he's asking for. President Trump promised to end the Iran nuclear deal during his campaign, and he may be one step closer to doing that. Russ Reed with our digital news partner Circa shows us what the commander-in-chief's next move might be.
11-year-old Addie Aguilar is all girl. Put the Dry Creek Elementary 5th grader in headgear and on a mat.
Yep, second
and watch out. Addie is just one of the hundreds of kids caught up in the fighting fever of the Central Valley's wrestling culture. The heart falters, breathing slows, death nears, and with it comes the fear of pain, of loss, and of what comes next, of what lies beyond death's door, something we can never know until we make that crossing. Or can we? Somewhere between fading life and a last breath, before passing the threshold between this world and the next, do the dying see the other side? Hospice workers and ministers to the terminally ill were there to witness these moments, tell what they see and hear at the hour of death. At the Beth David Messianic Synagogue in Fresno, the old ways come to life.
And as I started investigating the scriptures more deeply, I came upon scriptures in Jeremiah that told us we needed to get back to the ancient paths. And of course, Christianity comes right out of Judaism. So those are the ancient paths.
And to follow those ancient paths, about 125 members meet every Friday night at St. James Anglican Cathedral Community Hall in Fresno.